Hello everyone, welcome back to another Dokkan video. Today we're going to be taking a look at LR Super Saiyan 3 Tech Goku on a 200% leader skill. Now this is definitely a highly requested unit and I definitely want to go ahead and show him off. I had to get him to full level 10 links first because I hadn't granted him up before, so here he is at full level 10 links. Mine has 2 dupes, so that's pretty solid, 20 crit right there. These are the equips I gave him, nothing too special, right? I want to wait for ZZ to really go out on equips, but he still does have this right here, the level 5 offense, so I gave him a little bit here, and we're going to see him here. So with this Gohan right here, he does share 5 links. It'll be Super Saiyan Golden Warrior, it'll be Super Saiyan Experienced Fighters, and Over in a Flash, Limit Breaking Form, and then, oh, what's that last link right there, actually? Let me double check it, because he's going to get Legendary Power in the middle. That last thing should be Shattering the Limit. Yes, okay. So, the thing about this guy is he wants to get his 18 key super attack, right? The issue with this rotation is that both of these guys are orb hungry. So, we're gonna have to sacrifice Gohan a little here, but we will be able to get 23 key super attack right here. Okay, so he's gonna have everything active, everything active, just in general. Okay, full level 10 links here. And he's at 150k defense. So this guy, he does get 120% defense at the start of turn. Then he gets 180% attack, but minus 70% defense when he's performing an ultra super attack. So on his ultra super attack, he's going to lose a lot of defense. However, he's going to hit actually still pretty solid numbers, I'm assuming. Look at that, 6.4 million attacks without support. That's still pretty good even nowadays, even like under this leader skill. But look at that defense, dude. It just drops off way too much, dude. 70%, because you have to keep in mind, right? It's 70%, but it's, you know how like buffs on super attack, those are multiplicative because of like the link skills you may have active, support. I believe it works the same with this guy and his actual what's it called, the defense he gets from like supports or his links or anything like that. So because of that, there could be issues. And along with that, this guy has a lot of key struggles because he doesn't get any key whatsoever in his passive. He gets key from Over in a Flash and Shattering the Limit, which is only 5 key in total, and you need both of those links active, right? So that's definitely an issue there. Though I'm checking, he doesn't get any defense from his links except for Shattering the Limit, right? But just besides the point, you're not going to really, man, I should have skilled this Goku, should I? Oh well, that's fine. It's gonna be kind of difficult at times, especially if the key orbs on the field is really bad, right? You might not always get that 18 key super attack. Like right here, it's going to be very difficult. Actually, we got lucky here. Perfect enough. Okay. So we're going to get you 19 key super. Your defense is 172k. Like, man, dude, all they need to do, really, because he hits pretty solid attack stats, right? Maybe give him like 3 key at the start of turn. Maybe give him, instead of the 70% debuff, they just go crazy, make it a 7% buff. Like, attack 180% and the defense 70% when performing an Ultra Super. That is what they should do. I think that would be really ideal, right? And, because look at that, 7.5 million, man. I should have brought key up items. That's what I should have done. But that's fine. I guess it shows a more realistic situation for him. Like, back then, this guy was far and away the hardest hitter in the game when he first released. I remember that. He just was so stupid, right? It's like, okay, well, that's fun, right? He just kind of kills everyone and everything. Good times back then during Dokkan, man. But that is kind of just what happened. He just kind of came in and was like, hey, you're dead, buddy. And it was kind of like at a time frame where defense was starting to get more important, I'd say. But it wasn't really like, you know, the biggest thing ever, especially because this guy did so much damage. You could just like nuke with enemies with him because he's just, like, again, 180% attack on super is still good on him even now. Like, look at the attack stats he's sitting, 7.4 million. That's very good, right? The issue is his defense. They really need to fix that defense whenever he gets an easy aim. Something else they could do possibly is maybe get his super attack effects better. On his 12 key, he does do a rare chance to stun, and his 18 key, he does great lower defense. Those aren't that great, right? So probably would prefer to get better super attack effects. Now, one thing you could do for this guy is, I remember back then, so he had 100, again, he has 120% defense at the start of turn. So he was actually fairly tanky back then, right? Like, until he got his ultra super attack. I know there was a period of time where, you know, again, where defense was getting more important. His defense was still solid, right? During some of those times. So you could just literally move forward and just not get the 18 key. Like, in this situation, we could do that. Yeah, so let's get the... We can get the 18 key here. I feel like I should get the 23 key here, huh? Because this is support. This is going to be the highest we see so far. I'm going to get it. I guess we'll see how hard he gets hit, too. With 170k defense at the start of turn, I don't think he would fare too well against this grade of Goku. Just a thought. I don't think he's going to do too well. By the way, this Gohan right is going off. He's not even on the full leader skill, right, for Kamehameha. I wonder how much damage Goku would take from a super attack. That would be pretty funny to see. Yeah, 7.64, man. Whew, those attack stats are pretty nasty still. Okay, let's see. Like 150k. You guys think that's a lot of damage? I personally feel like that might be a little much. Just my thought process on that. Okay, let's grab these with you. We'll see one more rotation without that support units. Well, I'll get two more. I think next turn, I'm going to aim for the 12 key. We're going to see what the 12 key super attack does, because I'm kind of interested in seeing what it would do. And then after, we'll see the 18 key super attack, right? And then from there, I think I'll basically be done, right? I mean, there's not really much else we need to show from him. He's a very, very straightforward unit. You just get 18 key, do big number, he gets hit hard. Don't get the 18 key, he's incredibly weak, but he's somewhat tanky. I say somewhat, because his defense is like 170k. So at this point, like, his defense is not even good enough, so you might as well just literally get the 18 key and do as much damage as you can, because he's going to take a lot of damage either way, right? So that's the thing about him. This shouldn't do too much, right? Yeah, 191k, okay. I'm actually going to have to heal again next turn, I think, but that's fine. Go on to not kill, okay. Okay, we'll get this, right? This is like a... what is that, 15 key super attack? That should be fine, right? We'll get this with you, and then we'll grab these with you. His defense is probably, again, like the 150 range K that we saw previously. Yeah, 54k. 1.3 million. Okay. Look at that damage. And again, that's the thing, like, you might as well just get the 18 key super with him and have him just obliterate, because he still does very good damage, right? That's one thing that's good about him, is damage. I feel like he needs key. His link set's solid. He's on a good amount of teams, so like, whenever this guy does end up getting an easy A, right? I'll go ahead and use this actually.
Goku でもベジータでもない。俺は貴様を倒すものだ。行くぞ、ベジータ。クソったれが。俺がスーパーサイヤ人ゴッドを超えたパワーだ。かかってこい、遊んでやる。
Yeah, anyways, back to Super Saiyan 3 Goku. I had to play that right. I mean, you can't blame me for playing that. Obviously not, right? Also, I want to try and move away from this int phase, actually, to be honest. So if we're somewhat able to kill on this int phase right here, that would be ideal for me, right? Just because this guy would... to say he would do a lot of damage to Super Saiyan 3 Goku is probably an understatement. By the way, that 55% Gogeta tanking right there, very pog. Continuing on though, yeah, again, just as long as they fix that defense, honestly, like I said, just give him 70% defense on his super attack instead of the losing 7% defense, and he'll be like 3 times better. Because his numbers are not bad. Maybe give him some crit chance or something. Because again, with these LR EZAs, I already have accepted the fact that they're not gonna make them like the best EZAs ever, right? So I'm being realistic here. With that, at very least, he'll still be very good, right? They might be scared to increase that 180% on super attack because again, dude, look at that damage he did. That 180% on super attack is very strong, right? Just very, very, very strong. Okay, hopefully we can get the 18 key next turn. That would be ideal, and we'll kind of wrap things up from there. I think he would die from this Goku, like really badly. Yeah, look at Krillin's taking a lot of damage himself. That boy Krillin is still actually a pretty good unit to run here. We'll do this, and then we can get this. So, okay. And this, again, this is going to be a very similar rotation we see here. I'm going to heal. Funny enough, I'm going to use the item to heal, I guess. And we'll see. I mean, this one last rotation, it should be very similar to what we saw previously. Again, as you see with this key struggles here, we weren't even able to get a 24 key super attack the entire video. There wouldn't have been like that much of a difference between like his 23 key and 24 key, right? Or I guess a 21 key or so that he's getting, right? But it still would have been nice to see, I guess. But I mean, that's just an issue with the unit, right? This is how he looks like under 200%. 7.7 million. Is that the highest we've seen? 7.7? I think so. I don't think we've gone over 8 million if I'm not mistaken. Maybe I'm misremembering. Let's go 100k with an item active. My go. But yeah, that is, dude, this Gohan is really good. Oh my goodness. But that is Tech Super Saiyan 3 Goku under a 200% leader skill. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think of him. I think he's very, very powerful. In terms of offense, defense, I definitely, again, leaves much to be desired, but we'll see what his potential EZA could be in the future. Thank you all for watching. Let me know what you think, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.